Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys, for being here. Today is, what's today? Wednesday? Fuck me running. Perry. That's a hell of a way to start the show. I'll take it. Oh my God. Ugh. I saw a guy walking a cat not too long ago. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Donna, thank you for the 49 bits. Motherfucker. Boy, I tell you what, you know what? I realize why I don't fuck with Windows. Oh my God. Mac is so much better. It feels like every time I do a Windows update, something happens to my PC. Every time. Without fail. It feels like. Well, maybe there's some updates that I don't know about. But I always shit my pants when I walk into this office. And sometimes it updates without me. But sometimes I'll walk into my office and my computer will have been rebooted. And I'll be like, oh, fuck. And sure shit, it's going to be struggle bus. I bet that office stinks. Why? Why does this office stinks? Why does this office stink? That Windows, especially update Thursday. Holy hell. Oh, do you? Oh my God. Is that when it happens? I don't know. I walked in today and it was rebooted and I was like, oh, poop my pants. Oh, I walked in today. I sat down at I admit I was late anyways at 2:07. I was like, oh, fuck. I was late because my ADHD took over. I'm not going to lie. I'm working on something really, I've been trying to get the Lemonator 5000 visual. I've been trying to work on a visualized version of Lemonator 5000 and a visualized version of the scores and stuff for looking at games and whatnot, just to make it more interesting and something to, something to look at as opposed to just talking about. But anyways, so I was kind of hyper focused on that. ADHD will do that to you. And I walked in at 2:07 to fire it up and get going because I had already done some work earlier this morning. I was like, yeah, no big deal. And holy bejesus, the computer was rebooted, and sure as shit, it throws everything off. It fucks up the Stream Deck. I've had this Loop Deck thing, which is not really a Stream Deck. It's like a different version of a Stream Deck, kind of. It's oh, it's dirty. I need to clean it. But it's kind of like a Stream Deck, but it does all kinds of stuff. And it got fucked up. Okay. Well, I just fucking rebooted that again. Well, there goes that. It's just a goddamn nightmare. I just need to turn off updates altogether. I don't care if I'm behind. It's whatever. Anyways, we're here. We're doing it. It put us a little behind, but that's okay. That's okay. I can deal. I can hang. And then some other stuff happened. Booked a gig this morning, so that's cool. Yay. But we're good. A slow sports night last night, unless you were into some NBA basketball not involving the Rockets. Unless you're into the NBA Cup. And today we're going to look at the Cup courts. Because the NBA released a bunch of... Oh, God. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Okay. Well, I guess I'm not tweeting the show out today. Fuck it. The NBA has a court for every team. And so we'll look at those. I've got your NFL power rankings. We haven't done that in a while. So let's take a look at the power rankings. That took a little bit of time and effort. I tried to make that pretty for you. We got some videos to get to that we didn't get to yesterday. And some other things, including your matchup of the week featuring two new Barry on Deck fantasy teams that have not been featured yet. And those two teams are... I don't have a drum roll. That used to be the drum roll. Fuck. It's Spoon and Titan Hugo. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I've got the matchup for you. I don't have the screen cap yet. No cap, daddy. So we'll get that in. Is my YouTube chat? No, I don't believe the YouTube chat is working. I think I fucked it up. If somebody's on the tube, could they chat for me? Uh-oh. Oh, no, there's 5 people on YouTube, it says. Somebody send a chat. I think Rudy Rod hit some salt. There we go. Sanitize, wash hands, social distance. Thank you, Rudy Rod. Okay, it's working. Good deal. All right, well, we got shit to do. I realized I didn't update the topics today. Jeez. And all hemmed up penis. Jesus, truck driver Pookie. I didn't say post what's on your mind or what you had for supper last night. I said, just post something. Jeez. Okay, I'm fixing this a little bit. We aren't going to do the Grammys because I do want to get into that. Uh-oh. I tell you what, this is where I'm at in my musical journey, my musical listening life, I guess. I used to, obviously, as a youngin', I used to like listen to the radio and listen to all that shit. I don't really do that anymore. I don't listen to the radio at all. But I used to, be up and know all of the latest and greatest. Now what I do is I have Apple Music, and I just go to whatever the top songs or whatever, and that's where I get the whatever's out. That's it. I just get whatever's the most popular songs on Apple Music. Captain Pop! Sir! You're a gentleman and a scholar. Welcome back from Singapore, dude. Thank you for the 500 bits, man. Captain Pope said, saw Dua Lipa in Singapore. Give that chick a Grammy. Looks like a model and can sing and dance. Is Dua Lipa hot? I didn't know. Dua Lipa. Is she hot? Cute. Very cute. Yeah. Some photos better than others, to be sure. But overall, yes. Yes, very cute. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yep. Yeah, she would qualify as hot. Okay. Yep. She can sing. She has one song I really like. Levitating? Is that the song? It's with Bad Baby, da baby, little baby, da baby. I don't know. Rap has a lot of babies. Rap needs to wear a condom. Too many babies. Yeah, that's the one I know. I don't know. Yeah, levitating with the baby. Yes. Yeah. Alex Villanueva. You sound like my dad, God rest his soul. They're doing what? Do the little bit or do a lipper? Who's doing what's wrong with my lip? Oh shit. That would be my dad. That would 100% be my dad. And my dad was funny because he was a huge Willie Nelson fan. And then he would be all, turn off that hibbity hobbity hippie music shit. Like if you listen to rock and roll, turn off that goddamn hippie music. I'm like, Dad, I hate to break this to you, but Willie Nelson's a fucking hippie. Oh, well, he's a country hippie. Okay, that's not how that, yeah, that's not, nope, that's not how that works at all, Pop. You're wrong. Yeah, that's how he would do. He was weird like that. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure everything's up and running. Yeah, Dua Lipa, not terrible. That's the only song I know of hers, though. Levitating. CC, what does CC say? Somebody's laughing at CC. Dua Lipa. Okay. God. CC, you've been better. Jesus, truck driver Pookie, good looking broad. Oh my God, Perry, you've never heard of her? Perry. Okay, you've heard of her. Now I've got to go out and get a copyright strike so Perry has heard this song. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Sheesh. Let me see. How can I download this? I wish there was just an easy way. Uh-oh, that's such a jam. I should just play it from my phone. I know you heard this, Perry. I'm just going to play it from my phone. It's much easier than me downloading it and whatnots and the who's the whats. Right? This is much easier, Perry. You old ass. Old ass Perry. Instead of me having to download it and shit. Let's see. My library. Our playlists. Jams. I don't know what else to call it. Let's see. Levitating. But I got some good songs on this one here. Oh, let's see. You want me? I want you, baby. Let's see. Where the fuck is it at? It's way the fuck down here. Did I delete it? I don't think I did. No, certainly not. Here we go. Perry, you've heard this song, Perry. Perry, I know you've heard this goddamn song. Tell me you haven't heard that song, Perry. Perry, you a goddamn lie, Perry. You've heard that song. Now you know who it is, right, Perry? Don't tell me you hadn't heard that song, Perry. I know you have. I don't know what else she sings. That's all I know. Cece said I have not either, Perry. We're cool. You both have heard that song. Like, look. Yeah, that's the shit. Now I got a copyright strike because you assholes are old and can't keep up with the times. Old asses, you don't boss my ears. God, Cece, you're old if you don't know that. Uriel's never heard it either. Jesus Christ, are you guys serious right now? Are you serious right now? Nasty Nate said, honestly, never heard this before. Are you guys fucking serious? Oh my God. Donna's never heard it. That's not making my brother over 25 playlist. To be honest, I've never heard it either. I'm 32. That's not Taylor Swift. Oh my God. All of you motherfuckers in this chat are all bitches. I think I've heard that on a commercial. Mark said. Captain Pope said average deckhead age 65. I mean, I'm 50. How the fuck do I know that? Boy, you guys are old as shit. Mina said that's new to me. Never heard it. Oh my God. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard this song. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard that song that I just played. 1 in the chat. How many people have heard that song? Tony, Captain Pope, Skiggity, Flip, they have to be. They have to be. Flip's heard it. There's 4 people. I mean, there's 20 plus people right now listening to this program. Good Lord. Alex Villanueva said 1 because of my daughter. John Dorier did a -1. That's crazy. That's wild. I am too hip for you, Rudy. Mark said I'm a metalhead though. Hip hop, dance, whatever. It's not my style. No, I get that. I get that. See, this is, I thought Pop Smoke was new and my daughter clowned me. Now, see, I don't know who the fuck Pop Smoke is. Now, I might hear the song and be like, oh, Pop Smoke. This chat bumps into each other at Luby's. That's so fucking shit. Oh, that's so funny, Tony. Oh my God. What up, Walt? Good to see you. Mina said maybe we just like good music. Now, see, that is such a bullshit statement. That is just a bullshit statement, Mina. That is a coward's answer, sir, because that is 1,000% subjective. Who's to say what good music is? Your definition of good music is different than mine. It was different than Mark's, is different than Amos's and Perry's and Cece's and Donna's, and it's all subjective. It's all subjective. Just like comedy. What you think is funny is different than what I think is funny, than somebody else thinks is funny. So, yeah, to say good music. I mean, look, I'm not a huge Dua Lipa fan. I don't have all of her albums, and I wouldn't go to her concert or anything like that, but that's a good-ass song. I dig it. Yes, I ride around listening to it, singing it. I may dance a little. Yeah, it's good. Damn. See, I will tell you, my first concert was Kiss in 1977. I'm trying to remember. See, I would like to tell you that I think my first, it like depends on what you count as my first concert. Because my first concert was some man and some woman at a Baptist church in my old elementary school. But then I went to a concert at Astro World, and I don't remember who it was. You know. So, I don't even, God, New Edition, Sean Cassidy. First one without adult supervision. Oh shit. Thank you, Mina. Barry is good comedy though. God. Don't get me lying. Now I don't even remember. I want to say it was like Pet Shop Boys, or I think it was the Pet Shop Boys at Astro World, I think, or New Order, Depeche Mode, or some shit like that. Maybe. Or was it 9 Inch Nails and Meat Beat Manifesto? No, that was later. That was at Numbers. That was in high school. It might have been no, not country. Oh shit! Truck Driver Pookie went to the Cumbia Kings at Astro World. Was his first? Azúcar. Let's get it. Man, I want to say it was some like new wave shit, like the Pet Shop Boys or New Order or some shit. Yeah. Jeff Bell said his first concert was Sean Cassidy. Jesus. Is that who I think it is? Jeff? Yep. That's who I think it is. Yep. That is some goofy shit, Jeff. Good Lord. God, Jeff. That is goofy. Oh my God. Yeah. Jeff, did you go with your shirt unbuttoned? And you have like your hair feathered and your chest hair out? Sean Cassidy, that's fantastic. I remember my first album was Queen. Or was it Kiss? No, I think it was Queen. That was my first album. Oh, Jeff said I was forced. Gotcha. Oh, Rudy Rod went to 98 Degrees in Astro World. Oh, that's awesome. I'm also in the Motley Crue Home Sweet Home video. Oh, what? When, CC? At what point? I'm in the movie Selena. At what point? At what point do we see you in, and I'll pull up the damn video right now. Are you like in the crowd? Home sweet home. Are you like in the, do you like show your tits in the backstage dresser room? Are you like, where in the video? Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, let me find it. I'm posting on the Discord. Nice. Be you that cholo. This is the bumper. What? Be you that cholo. This is the bumper. I don't know what that means. Did I also get to catch an MJ concert? Oh, you did? That's cool. Heartthrob, what's up, man? He said my first was Garth Brooks at the old Reunion Arena in Dallas in 91. Oh. Okay. Oh, CC also was 9 Inch Nails at Liberty Lunch in Austin for $5. Wow, my kid paid 110 years later. Yeah, I went to 9 Inch Nails and Meet Me Manifesto at Numbers. It was pretty dope. Who said Cumbia Kings at Astro World? That was my first unsupervised concert also, Uriel says. My first concert, Amos said, was the Fresh Fest. Oh. Run DMC headline, and every hot rapper out did at least one song. 87 or 88. Woo, boy. That's pretty dope. Yo, Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits. Captain Pope said, best concert you've ever been to. Good question. The best. I can also tell you the worst. Snoop Dogg. I'm not gonna lie. The worst was Snoop Dogg. That was the worst concert I've ever been to. First of all, it started 2.5 hours late. Jesus Christ, Snoop Dogg. I get it. You're in the back. You're getting high. No one gives a shit. You're whatever. Okay. It was awful. Ugh. Best concert I've ever been to. I gotta say, John Legend. Shit was just fire. Yeah. John Legend. CC said every Metallica concert is my best. Yeah, I'm gonna go John Legend at House of Blues. Yeah, it was pretty dope. John Legend House of Blues was amazing. Nora and I went. We had floor seats up close. My man just ripped it all night long. It was fantastic. Wonderful. It was so wonderful. Billy Joel, honorable mention. Oh, I can't stand Billy Joel. What a talentless hack. Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen. What's the other talentless hack? That dude from England. That narrows it down. A lot of them, though. Elton John. What a talentless hack. All three of those guys, just talentless hacks. Yeah, Billy Joel, Elton John, and Bruce Springsteen. You could lump all three of them together. Talentless hacks. Yep. Ooh, Prince at the Summit. John Dorier. Yes. Mark G. Unsubscribe. Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, Imagine Dragons. That does sound pretty cool. Bruce Springsteen could suck it. Yeah. Hey, what up, Cisco? Hi from High. Sorry I'm late. Boss was in the office and I had to work. That reminds me, Cisco. I still need to order. I've got the Lost Draw Wise. I still need to order my wine from William Chris. I still have not done that. Of course, ADHD. Prince would be dope, Skiggity. It would be real dope. Somebody time out, Barry. For which one, Heartthrob? Which one? Which one? Elton John, whack. Whack. Bruce Springsteen can't sing. He's a terrible singer. Bruce Springsteen might as well. He's like Bob Dylan. They sound like they're singing with a mouthful of marbles and gravel and God. Ugh. Skiggity said, Tiny Dancer? How dare you? This is just terrible. Gross. Oh, Linkin Park would be good. Yeah, I love Linkin Park back in the day. Oh, man. Amos. I bet that shit was fire. How many fights broke out? Best concert, DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot tour. Crowd control was amazing. Was it? Donna said, I respectfully disagree. Oh, I know that take. People hate me. I mean, it's blasphemous. People get irate at my take on that. But I think a lot of groups that people think are just amazing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I listen and I'm like, Because look, here's the thing. Like, and I hate to say this. I hate to do this, okay? And this is going to sound like I have a slant or a skew, and maybe I do. But here's the deal. If you put, damn, one fight he stopped and prayed for everyone, that's crazy. Here's the thing, guys. Now just listen. I said I think Elton John, Bruce Springsteen, and Billy Joel are talentless hacks. All right. Now, maybe that's a bit extreme, but I just don't think they're good. Especially when you consider other singers out there and the level of talent that exists. If you put guys up against other singers up against them, it's not even close. Like, if you put Marvin Gaye up against Billy Joel, shut it down. Shut it down. It ain't even close. Right? You put Aretha Franklin up against Elton John, shut it down. You know, John Legend, yeah, up against any of them, shut it down. Any of those guys against Bruce Springsteen, not fair. Like, that's what I'm holding them to. Aretha Franklin murders all of them. There was a story that Andy Huggins told me once where I want to say it wasn't Gladys Knight. It was, Barry just ostracized the gay community. Who was it? It wasn't Gladys Knight. It was another singer. Hold on, let me see. So, singers of all time. Let me pull up a list. It wasn't, let me see. Oh, Nina Simone. God, she was good. See? It wasn't Anita Baker. Oh, man, Roberta Flack, Etta James. See what I'm saying? Like, oof. Bro, give me these all day. All day. John Legend. Was it? It wasn't. I don't think it was Gladys Knight. Why do they have Janis Joplin in here? Stop it. It might have been Gladys Knight. Anyways, it was somebody like that, right? Like, it was either Gladys Knight or yeah, let's see. No, it was Tammy Terrell. Oh, no. Oh, god damn. I think let's just say it was Gladys Knight. No, it wasn't Diana Ross. But it might have been Gladys Knight. No, it wasn't Aretha. That's the point. So, was it Donna Summer? No. It may have been Gladys Knight. Nonetheless, it was a soul singer back in the day. I'd have to ask Andy Huggins again. Let's assume it was Gladys Knight. And it might have been, right? But there was a song, and Gladys Knight goes in and records this song. And they're like, wow, you nailed it. That was amazing, Gladys. You nailed it. Amazing. And this is back in the day when a song was written and multiple people would go perform the song. Multiple people would buy the song from a writer. And so everyone's like, fantastic job. You killed it. You nailed it. Wonderful. And then Aretha Franklin goes into the studio and records the same song. And everyone was like, holy shit. So that's what it can sound like. It just blew Gladys Knight or whoever it was. Maybe it was Patti LaBelle. Maybe it was Donna Summer. Whoever it was one of those, like, legendary soul singers. But they couldn't hold a candle to Aretha Franklin. When she went into the studio and recorded the same song that they did, everyone was like, ugh. But just wasn't even close. She just blew that shit out of the water. That's how talented Aretha Franklin was. It was just no one was on her level. She was that good. But there's just some singers that are like that. And Those three that I named ain't it. Ain't it. So I'm sorry. Bruce Springsteen is ass. I'll give you maybe like Billy Joel is pretty good. Oh, it was Dionne Warwick? Oh, let me see. Maybe it was Dionne. Dionne Warwick. Aretha Franklin song story re-recorded better. Oh, yeah. So it looks like Aretha Franklin and Dionne Warwick were like dueling divas, but it says, yes, Aretha Franklin's version of I Say a Little Prayer is considered to be better than Dionne Warwick's original. Maybe that was it. Yeah, maybe that was it. But yeah, Aretha was just a badass. Unbelievable. By the way, in case you didn't know, Billy D. Washington used to open for Aretha Franklin on the road. Yes, he did. For several years. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Because it looks like they're saying, yeah, they recorded it and it did well. And then Aretha re-recorded it and it did even better. So maybe that was it. Good call. Good call. I had a friend who was whose wife was a backup singer for Aretha. Oh, nice, Mark. Dionne had that psychic network, though. And she never saw that coming. Damn it. Johnny Cash covering Hurt. Even Trent Reznor agreed it was far better. I mean, he's not singing it, but yeah. Okay. Have you heard of Lauren Daigle? My Lord, she can sing. I have not. I have not heard of Lauren Daigle. But, no. But I do enjoy a good singer. All right, let's get to some shit. I don't have headlines for you, but let's take a gander at ESPN and see what they're talking about. Oh, main card. John Jones, Stipe Miocic. Nice. What a great fight 15 years ago. Can't wait for this one. Who's got a time machine? I mean, is this a thing? Is this a thing? Are we going back in time? What's the point? I don't understand. Now look, I freely admit I don't follow MMA like I used to, but my goodness, this card feels like it's I mean, the first, oh my gosh, they got Charles Oliveira on there. Yeah, this feels like a throwback card. Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler, 35 and a 38-year-old headline or co-main event on a card that features a 37 and a 42-year-old. Man, I don't know. Maybe they're just out of good fighters. Again, I don't claim to be up on the latest in MMA. Chris Weidman is fighting. He's 40. Jesus. Jim Miller is fighting. He's 41. What is happening? I got to text Mick and be like, are you just out of ideas? Oh, Mickey Gall is fighting. Wow. Golly. This is wild. When was the last time I gotta look up Like when Stipe Miocic and John Jones. I want to see something about Miocic's fights. Jim Miller sounds like a back iPad NBA player. I don't even know what that means. Tyson versus Jake Paul is Friday. Jesus. And they're fighting Perry as Ken Shamrock on that card. That's fantastic. None of them have ever heard of Dua Lipa. Mark's the leader in the clubhouse with the chat of the week or chat of the day. That's fucking hilarious. Tito Ortiz, nice. Yeah, Tyson and Paul are fighting this Friday. Apparently it's in Texas because that's the only state that would sanction this bullshit ass fight. I'm just trying to see when's the last time Stipe Miocic had a fight that was worth a shit. Oh my God. You've got to be shitting me. There's just, what are we doing? Wow. Listen, I don't want to badmouth my buddy, but this is not looking good, man. Look at this. Stipe Miocic last fought. He fought Francis Ngannou on March 27, 2021, and he lost. Do you want to talk about ring rust? Holy shit. That is a long time ago. My word, that's a long time ago. Like, forever and a day ago. My goodness. What's going on here? So that was the last fight he had was Francis Ngannou. Wow. Okay. And look, John Jones isn't much better. His last fight was March 23rd against Cyril Gane in Vegas. It was a win. He's still undefeated, except he's got two no contests. Well, he's got the Matt Hamill loss, the DQ. He's got the DQ and the no contest for the drugs. It was overturned. But they're doing a 24/7 type of show on Netflix. Tyson got a little something in the tank. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure the DQ elbow is now legal. No, 12-6 elbows on the ground are still not legal. I don't believe they're legal still. And they still won't reverse it. God, that was way back in 2009. That's crazy. I remember that fight vividly. I remember it so well. John Jones back then, he had his little Muay Thai shorts, and boy, he was a badass on the rise, man. I remember it well. It was right in my middle of my heyday of covering MMA. But boy, he went on a run. Look at those victims after that. I mean, when you look, he hadn't really fought anybody full force, battle cage, ice fights, World Battle X. And then he got to UFC. He was in UFC 87, 94, 100. He won the Matt Hamill fight, but he lost. And then he beat Brandon Vera, Vladimir Medushenko, Ryan Bader, Mauricio Shogun Hua, Quentin Rampage Jackson submitted him. Lyoto Machida. Oh, man. Rashad Evans, Vitor Belfort, one of my favorites. Chael Sonnen. I mean, he just went on a run. And no one could beat the dude. No one. And then he had all the problems. And here we are. He hasn't fought in well over a year, almost a year and a half. But my goodness. It was removed November 1st? Really? The ban on the 12-6 elbow was removed November 1st, 2024. So it just got removed. I'll be damned. Still disagree with the Gustafsson decision. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have a link or a source for that, Skiggity? I'd be interested to see. With the way my 2024 has gone, if Tyson kills Jake Paul in the ring, I'll call it a wash. Oh, man. I don't know about that Tyson Paul fight. I have very little faith in that whole scenario. Very little faith. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the headlines just to see if I'm missing. I heard Dana say it a couple weeks ago, but I think it's up on Wikipedia now. Let's see. 12-6 elbow ban November 1. On November 1, USC officially removed the 12-6 elbow from the list of illegal moves. Nice. California State Athletic Commission Director Andy Foster has supported the idea of overturning Jones's disqualification, while UFC Dana White has long argued that Jones' loss was unjust. MMA's first ever legal 12-6 elbow strike comes with a hilarious... John Jones twist. Somebody said they hit her with the John Jones. That's funny. Yeah. And they hit her in the butt crack. That's weird. Okay. Didn't need that. Didn't need that. Boy, it's interesting. Let's see. Oh no, here's some crazy headlines. This is wild. Here's a couple of different ones. This is a couple of interesting. Here's a interesting story. Here's a couple of headlines for you. Greg Popovich recovering from a stroke on November 2nd, the Spurs say. Pop is continuing to recover after he suffered what the team called a mild stroke November 2nd. Pop has missed the past 6 games with what the team has previously referred to as undisclosed medical episode. Gosh, that sucks, man. Pop is 75, is the oldest coach in the NBA, in NBA history. In 2020, he passed previous mark held by Hubie Brown, who was 71. That's wild, man. Mitch Johnson, 37, has served as the Spurs acting head coach throughout Popovich's absence. Man. Get well soon, Pop. That sucks. Here's another story or article. Here, let me just oops. Oh, no. Hold on here. Look at this. This is kind of crazy. The homes of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce were burglarized last month. What? Kansas City area homes of quarterback Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce were burglarized last month, according to police reports. Kelce's home was burglarized the next day after Mahomes. Resident sheriff's officer said a break-in occurred at Mahomes shortly after midnight on October 6th, but didn't provide further details. Kelce's home was burglarized October 7th. Police said the loss at Kelsey's home totaled $21,000, including $20,000 in cash. Mahomes confirmed Wednesday that his home was recently burglarized, but otherwise wouldn't go into details. Obviously, it's frustrating. It's disappointing, but I can't get into too many of the details because the investigation is still ongoing. But obviously, something that you don't want to happen to really anybody, but obviously yourself. Obviously. On whether his family or friends were home, on whether he or his family was home during the break-in, Mahomes said, I can't speak too much about the details of everything just with the investigation going on. But I'm sure at some point that will be talked about. Break-ins happened the day before and the day after the Chiefs' 26-13 home victory over the New Orleans Saints. A game Kelsey's superstar girlfriend Taylor Swift watched from the stands. No injuries were reported in either case. That's crazy, man. People are nuts. Bears have waived guard Nate Davis after a late scratch versus the Patriots. Hey, Texans! Breaking news! Davis is subject to waivers. Any team that claims the offensive lineman is responsible for paying the remaining $3.9 million Davis is due in fully guaranteed salary. Okay. Move comes 3 days after Davis was a late addition to the injury report ahead of the Bears' 19-3 loss. Davis reported back tightness to the team trainer on Sunday. Was ruled out and sent home because, quote, we don't want a guy standing on 2 feet with a back issue. Davis was not on the injury report. Davis' time in Chicago did not meet expectations of the team after signing the guard to a 3-year, $30 million deal. Right guard started 13 games in 2 seasons before he was benched and replaced by Matt Pryor. Davis was a healthy scratch against Jacksonville and Washington. Oh, wow. Dude was a plague, Mark said. Well, maybe D'Amico can figure it out. They need help. Texans do. Appeared in 16 games over 2 seasons for Chicago. A former third-round pick, spent his first 4 NFL seasons in Tennessee. There's some headlines for you. Mike McDaniel ignores former player calling the Dolphins soft. On an appearance on the Punchline podcast, Pittsburgh Steelers safety Deshaun Elliott said he was looking forward to playing the Baltimore Ravens this week because the team he played on last year, the Dolphins, were soft as fuck. Elliott was part of a Miami team that went 11-6 last season, but the Dolphins lost 56-20 to the Ravens. Wow. Here's this quote. There were some guys who were tough, but the majority of the Dolphins were not mentally tough individuals. So to be on a Steelers team with a full team of mentally tough guys going against a mentally tough team, this is going to be fun. Wow. McDaniel said, I'm supremely only concerned with the 2024 Dolphins for sure. Our team played a tough fought game the past 3 weeks and ended up finding a way to win this past week. That's not the easiest thing to do. I just worry about this year's team. He said it on a podcast. Cool podcast. Mike McDaniel's the best. Coach should say your mom is soft and see if he gets fired. That's funny, Total Dallas. He should. Browns coach Will's business decision comment, poor choice of words. I don't know if I heard this. Cleveland Browns coach Kevin Stefanski said Wednesday that offensive tackle Jedrick Wills Jr. comments that he made a business decision in sitting out because of a lingering knee injury was a poor choice of words. Why? He's got a knee injury. Why would that be a poor choice of words? I mean, that's a business decision. You don't want to hurt your knee and mess it up. He said it was a poor choice of words. I know the connotation of business decision. That's not how he meant it. He did not feel like he was near 100% to help us, but a poor choice of words, and he understands it. Get out of here. That's pointless. Stupid. People just looking for shit to get angry about. All right. Let's get into some shit. So there's some headlines for you. let's. Oh, look. It feels so good. Here's your NFL power rankings. You want to do some NFL power rankings? Yeah, you do. You're damn right you do. I still need some music for this. I surely do. Surely do. But, oh, sons of bitches. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Why is this? Huh. Okay, let me just type this in. Power rankings. Oh, shut up. Shut it up. Shut up. Okay, cool. All right. Here's your power rankings. Now, this is from ESPN. Don't call me Shirley. Okay, love you, bye. Going to company party, then leaving for vacay tomorrow. What? What? No way, CC. You? On vacation? That's crazy. That's like saying I'm late for a show. Shenanigans, I call. I call shenanigans. Silly. That's what that is. That is silly talk. All right. Here's your NFL power rankings according to, CZ said, rude. Hey, I threw myself in there under the bus. I threw myself under the bus, CC. I got me too. Have fun, girl. Here's your NFL power rankings according to ESPN. Let's see if we agree or disagree. It's not week 7, by the way. That should be week 11. Stupid me. All I read in that sentence was party and vacay. Right? Right? Good for her. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I certainly ain't mad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see if I can move this. You bitch. Move over here. Uh-oh. What the fuck is happening? Here we go. Here we go. There we go. We'll just make that. There we go. Week 11. Now it looks normal, right? Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. There we go. That's normal. Damn. Amos said I'm catching up to you, CC. I get 7 weeks of vacation this year. Man, I miss Halliburton. Hey, Magic or Pacers? For what? For what? Hey, what up, McLovin? Good to see you, pimpin'. Good to see you, my friend. We're gonna get into the cup, if that's what you're asking, here in just a second. Just a second. Are you a Magic fan or a Pacers fan, FR, if that is your real name? If that is your real name, FR, welcome on YouTube, by the way. Oh, for the dub. By the way, FR, welcome in. We stream on Twitch and YouTube right now. FR's over on YouTube, like 6 people, 8 people. What in the shit is this? We're also on Twitch, by the way, buddy. Oh, man, what was that? Yo, Spoon! Thank you for the 100 biddies, Spoon. Much appreciated, homie. See, Whoever makes me money. Oh, for gambling purposes, FR. Gotcha. FR, you'll notice there, you see the little Twitch symbol. So yeah, we do have people on Twitch as well. So we're on both at the same time. I didn't want you thinking like, what the shit is this? There's like 3 people in this hole? There's more than that. There's more than that. There's 4. I'm just kidding. Man, that's a good question. I don't do a ton of NBA gambling. Orlando's, you know what, first of all, you can't really talk about basketball without talking about Cleveland. What? 12-0 is crazy. Crazy. Best start since Golden State, over a decade ago? That's pretty wild. Was Orlando favored by 1.5 at home? Orlando 5-0 at home. Indy 2-4 on the road. Indy's a minus 2.6 in the point differential. Orlando plus 3.7. Indy 5-5 in their last 10. Orlando 4-6 in their last 10. Let's see something here. Full schedule. Oh, go away. Full schedule. Magic coming off of a back-to-back. Indy is not. That's something to take into account. And let's check the injuries right fast. Bitch, what are you doing? I hate when this acts up like this. There we go. Oh, Wendell Carter out. Paolo Banchero out. That's a big one. Indiana will be topping day to day. Nate Smith and MR, Isaiah Jackson. That back to back. Oh, remove the 11. Thank you, sir. That back to back is that's tough. 1.5 though. That's it. Man. Carter's not playing. I think I'd take the Pacers and the points. Even though Orlando's undefeated at home so far. What is Indy's road record? No, they're 2-4 on the road. What are their road wins? Who have they beaten on the road? Have they beaten anybody good? Let's see. They beat Detroit on the road, so no. Detroit's not terrible, 5-7. They beat Detroit and Dallas. I don't know, man. That's tough. Yeah. You know what? I'm scared of that back-to-back for Orlando, and they're missing Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter's out tonight with foot. Yeah. That back-to-back would scare me a little bit, too. Even though Orlando's undefeated at home. Yeah, that's scary. If that's the only game you get to wager on, though, I guess I would. But if you have a choice, maybe don't. Maybe don't. Oh, shit. I just got rid of that. Don't close that tab. All right, here's our, but welcome in, man. Hang around. It's a fun show. I think you'll like it. Luck was the Ravens game. What about Saints or Bears games? Any thoughts if you want to go the NFL route? Oh, yeah. We're going to do some Laminator 5000. Now, that is my specialty. Yeah, I got a whole thing yet. Come back tomorrow around this time, actually. We do, I go through every game and talk about the odds and the spread and give a whole bunch of shit on that. So, yeah, I get into it pretty hot and heavy. I have like a hole here. I'll give you a little taste. It's like rub some of this on your gums, and yeah, I'll show you. This is what I do, but I'm not gonna do it today, unfortunately. But I do get into it on Thursdays. Here is week 11. So yeah, come back tomorrow. This is what it looks like. So this is what I run through. I go through each game. Now you can put the 11 back. Yeah, right. I run through each game, and I go through dogs and favorites, and I give what I have a formula that I've been massaging and working on for going on 7-8 years now. I tell you what I think is going to happen. I tell you what the formula predicts is going to happen. We talk about what Vegas has versus what I think versus the formula. We talk about over-unders, and I track it all. And these are the results from this. This is this year. The formula is about 47%. I'm hitting at about 58%. Over-unders are not doing well at 48%. And then this is overall since 2018. Overall, my formula is hitting at about 51.6%. I am hitting at about 57.4% overall since all of this started back in 2018. So my worst year was last year, 50.2%. This is the worst year for the formula so far. So maybe some of these tweaks I did are not working. But yeah, a couple of years ago was its best year at 54%. So yeah, this is what we do. But we'll do that tomorrow. That's not something we're doing today. But come back tomorrow, man. You'll enjoy it. Thank you, AJB. There it is. Bam! Week 11. Now, this is according to ESPN. Look, we talked about the Chiefs. Walt said, I'm a degenerate gambler, but I always find the best odds on the NBA in-game live betting, mainly because in the NBA, everyone makes a run. Boy, ain't that the truth, though, Walt? Ain't that the truth? I would imagine, too, that in-game live betting in the NBA is a hell of a lot more fun than just, set it and forget it type betting. I know, Joe Pro. I know. Joe Pro said 11 to 5,000 needs to get its shit together. It used to kill the over-under. I know. It's pissing me off. It is not having a good run on the over-unders this year. 38%. Last year, it was 55%. Crazy. Or no. Last year, it was 61%. Sorry. 48%. That was the variances was 55 last year of both. This year, 38 and 39. There's still time. There's still time to get it shit together. All right, so let's talk about this power rankings. Let me tell you something, folks. The Chiefs should not be number one. Flat out. Flat out. Chiefs should not be the number one team in these power rankings. I'm sorry. And the reason is, should they be number two? Probably. Could you make the case that the Ravens should be number two? Maybe, but no. But I'd listen, but I would disagree. This Spoon said third. Look, you can't have 3 losses. And as good as they've looked, you can't have 3 losses and expect me to, put you ahead of a team that's 9-0. But the Chiefs could very well have 5 losses. They've been that lucky. They were a tippy toe in week 2. They should have lost to the Broncos. Now, look, a lot of people will say that would have been a bad loss. It's not. The Broncos are playing really well. So there's no shame in losing to the Broncos anymore. This isn't the Russell Wilson Broncos. Yeah, and the Ravens do have ugly losses, but this isn't the the Russ Wilson Broncos. This is a good Broncos team. But the Lions, what's crazy is the Lions, when you watch the Chiefs win, they're like, oh boy. They're winning in spite of themselves, and they're getting lucky doing it. Just like the Texans, right? Like the Texans have some lucky wins, but they also have some unlucky losses that could have been wins had they played just a little bit better. Like the Texans have 2 losses that if they just get their shit together on that last drive against the Lions, Ka'imi Fairbairn hooks a 58-yard field goal that he's been making all year. He makes that, it's no problem. If he makes that, it's not an issue. They win that game. They beat the Lions, and now we're talking about the Texans in this top 5. Period. Same thing against the Packers. Same exact thing against the Packers. So, but it's too close. It's too close. And the same thing is true for the Chiefs, but the difference is it's bouncing the right way for them instead of the wrong way. And my case for the Lions is this. They threw 5 interceptions against a really good defense. And their defense was so good. And it kept them in the game. It shut out the Texans in the second half. Aaron Glenn went in. Dan Campbell went in. They bit their own kneecaps. They went in and bit their own kneecaps and shut shit down and yelled at everybody. And that turned that shit around real fast. They came out and shut down the Texans, and that was the end of that. And they came out and got that victory. And that's why I think, look, the Chiefs you can't convince me that block field goal, that's a once in a 100 play thing. So they got lucky. A couple, 3, 4 times. That Chiefs team could very well be 5-4. 5-4 easily. Just as well as they are 9-0. They could be 8-1, 7-2, 6-3, 5-4. But they're not. But I just can't have them at number 1. So disagree there. Top 5, yeah, I'll put them top 5. Top 3, yeah, I guess I will. But are we rock solid, dead ass sure that they're beating all of the teams in this list? I don't know. The defense is good, but I'd love to see Patrick Mahomes play that Steelers defense. Woo-wee! I'd love to see that. Lions at 2. That's who I would have as the best team in football right now. I think the Lions are just the best team in football. They're playing it everywhere, and they're doing it without their best defender. They lose Aiden Hutchinson, and they just keep going. Baltimore is scary. They're very scary because Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson are damn near an unstoppable 1-2 punch. The only problem is their defense sucks. Their defense is ass. Just like KC's offense has struggled, the Baltimore's defense has been woefully underperforming. But their offense has been so good that it's been okay. Baltimore is the best scoring offense in the league at averaging 31.8 points a game. Detroit's averaging 31.6. To give you an idea, Kansas City, who we're used to being one of the best offenses in the league, they're averaging 24.3 points a game. That's good for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th in the league. Just ahead of Pittsburgh, who's averaging 23.9. Just ahead of Pittsburgh. And just behind Minnesota, who's averaging 24.6. Defensively, points per game wise, Chargers are giving up 13.1. This is just crazy. Pittsburgh's giving up 16.2. The Chiefs are giving up 17.9 points a game. And here's the rub. Detroit's only given up 19. Baltimore is giving up 25.3 points a game. That's 25th in the NFL. That's not good. So their defense is awful, but their offense is so good, they're just going to outscore you. There's just shootout time. Let's go. Which is so weird to say and think about a Baltimore team to have such a bad defense, but they do. Their secondary is atrocious. I wonder how many yards a game, how many passing yards a game their secondary is giving up. Let's see. Last in the league. Dead last in the league. 294.9 yards a game. God. Woo, that is awful. They're giving up 200, almost 300 yards a game in passing. But you know what? They're the best run-stopping defense in the league. They're giving up 73. So they're just like, well, beat us through the air. But I think most teams are like, okay, happy to do it. But I also think, too, this is somewhat of a product of teams getting behind and putting up a lot of having to play from behind and having to pass a lot. So those numbers could be a touch skewed. But overall, man, 300 yards a game, I don't give a shit who you are. That's a lot. Especially when you consider second highest scoring defense is Detroit, or second highest scoring offense is Detroit. So if that was the reasoning for Baltimore's defense was, well, we score a lot, so our defense is on the field a lot. Well, Detroit's not having that problem. Like I said, Detroit's the 9th stingiest defense in the league, only giving up 19 points a game, 244 yards passing, 100 yards rushing. So what's your excuse, Baltimore? Detroit is the best team in football because they're a top 10 defense and a top 2 offense. And nobody else can say that. Well, not a top 2 offense. Yeah, they are points wise. Yeah, I'm sorry. 2 on offense, 9 on defense. Okay, nobody else say that. Where's Buffalo in this mix? Buffalo is 10 in points allowed on defense, and they are 3rd in points scored. So maybe you do move the Chiefs to 3rd, Spoon. Maybe we have this all wrong. Maybe it's not Baltimore 3rd. Maybe we're looking at this all wrong. 7-3 for a reason. Am I crazy? Could this really be Detroit, Buffalo, Kansas City, Baltimore, and then Pittsburgh? Could Pittsburgh be 4th? No. Points per game, Pittsburgh is behind Kansas City. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're 12th in scoring offense. And they are 2nd in scoring defense, which is why they're a top 5 team. It's pretty nasty, man. Let's see what the chat is saying. Like the Saints could be 4-6. Yeah. Chiefs, FR said on YouTube, FR said, Chiefs are going to catch the dub to make it 10-0, but anything over that means. Nice. Hey, thanks for the follow, Fandom Missouri. Fandom Iser. I don't know how to say that. I apologize. Fandomizer. Fandomizer 000. I feel spam coming. I feel some spam. Hey, would you like to get 1,000 followers? Thank you for the follow, Fandomizer. So FR said Chiefs are going to catch a dub, making it 10-0, but anything over that means this shit is scripted. Chiefs should have lost that last game with the Broncos, but had luck on their side. Facts. 100% facts. Eamon said no credit for finding a way to win. I mean, there's a difference in, like, the Lions found a way to win. They were down bigly at the half. They went into the locker room. They nutted up, and they found a way to win that game. The Chiefs are getting lucky. That's different, man. You can't go into the playoffs like, hey, Coach Reed, what's your game plan? Well, we're going to get all the players to cross their fingers, and I'm going to put 4-leaf clovers in every locker, and we're going to hang a horseshoe above in the defensive locker room. We're going to hang a horseshoe above the shower and do the same thing in the offensive locker room. I have my wife, she made her good luck pizza, and like, that's not a game plan. And that's what some of this has been. Like, it's just been, ooh, so lucky, so close. So there's a difference. Like, the Lions found a way to win against the Texans. That's not the same. I mean, I guess they got a little lucky that Fairbairn missed that kick. But still, they had to shut the Texans out. So, not buying it. If you watch the Chiefs, it's just not good. Fandomizer said, finally someone says my user right. Bro, you got lucky because I'm terrible at that shit. Terrible at it. So, my bad. So, yeah, I think I would have this after kind of, I don't think I'm crazy to say Lions 1, Bills 2, Chiefs 3. I'll put the Ravens 4 because Lamar Jackson's having an MVP type season, but let Russ keep finding his groove, man. The Steelers and that defense, and if Russ and that offense keep going, man. Joe Pro, I'm going to call you Triple Ot, Fandomizer. Glad to have you on board. Nice. Chiefs worked that guy on field goal all game. Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Let's see. Let me look something up for you, Spoon, you Chiefs honk. How many blocked field goals per year in the NFL? In the NFL, there are typically fewer than one blocked field goal per team per season. Bitch, don't come at me with that. One blocked field goal per team per season. Last year, all the games played by all 32 NFL teams, there were 19 blocked field goals out of 1,726 attempts. A successful block is 1 in 100. I literally said that. I just pulled that shit out of my ass, too. I literally said 1 in 100. And that's exactly what it is. Don't come at me with that questioning me. How dare you, Spoon? How dare you, sir? Once again, I had to. When are you going to learn this, Spoon? Always right. Never right. Always right to never right. Let's see. Over under 2.5. For what? Oh. What? Chiefs are basically backyard football. A little bit, right? A little bit. A little bit. PB Dub said 1 in 1,000 chance you pull that out of your ass. I watched the Lions for 50 plus years. Old man in Seattle said, and would still bet on them taking the pipe somewhere along the line. This is not the same Lions, bro. This is a different Lions, man. I'm here to tell you, you know how you remember when the Red Sox were down 4 or 3-0 to the Yankees, and everyone was like, curse of the Bambino. This is that. This is that. This is a different kind of team. It's a different kind of mentality, man. This is Dan Campbell, baby. This is Dan Campbell. This is, he's biting kneecaps, son. Get on in here to Applebee's and get you some appetizers. Let's pump the brakes, Titan Hugo. Titan Hugo said is Jared Goff becoming Hall of Fame? Okay, hold on now, pimp. Let's slow it down. Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. Let's calm down, Titan Hugo. No, not yet. It's gonna take a couple more. It's gonna take some Super Bowl appearances, seasons like this for the rest of his career. But if he keeps doing what he's been doing last season, this season, for the rest of his career, and he makes and wins a Super Bowl, yes, Jared Goff will be in the Hall of Fame. But he's got to keep going. He's got to continue to do what he's doing. He can't just be like, well, I had a good couple of years. Nah. Captain Pope, that's a really good point. If Goff and the Lions win that Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl, then that Stafford Goff trade is the best win-win trade ever? ? I think so. I'll say this. If it's not the best win-win trade ever, it's the best example of a fresh start. It's the best example of all they need is a fresh start trade ever. Right? Because that's what you hear sometimes, like, well, maybe just, no, I'm sorry, not a fresh start. It's the best change of scenery trade ever. Because that was the point, right? That was the point, is it was like, well, maybe they just both need a change of scenery. So, and then everyone was like, well, looks like LA won that one. And then LA just kind of shoved, goes all in, wins a Super Bowl, mortgages the future, makes a deal with the devil, maybe filleted him in the parking lot. But they got their ring. They got their Super Bowl. And then meanwhile, old Dan Campbell is in the back. He's not, he's not making deals with the devil, but he's filing his nails and he's filing his teeth and he's He's brushing his teeth because he's biting kneecaps slowly but surely. He's getting ready. And he's slowly building this juggernaut. He's committed. And it is proven that his path has been a steady climb. Because after year one, everybody's like, well, Rams won that one. Same old Lions. But now, I mean, we'll keep going because stop me when we get to the Rams. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. That's not what I wanted. Here's the rest. They have the Eagles at 6, Washington at 7. Eagles are hot right now, man. Jalen Hurts, that offense, Saquon Barkley. Whoo, doggy. Hot, hot, hot. Let's see. What did I miss? Joe Pro said something. Spoon is a special teams boner. Most young men have these uncontrollable urges as they get older. That's funny. See, and Joe Pro has a great point. He said, I'm with you, old man in Seattle, but I would have thought the same about the Golden State Warriors or the Astros 20 years ago. Yep. Oh, my God. Dubs, don't tease me. Don't do that to me. A gal can dream, can't she? A gal can draw. Oh, got a little wonky there with the. Joe Pro had said something else I wanted to read too. Oh, yeah. He said, you're not wrong, Laminack, but it's so strange to imagine a weak Ravens defense. What timeline are we on? Yeah, right. Exactly. All right. Here is the rest of the power rankings. Eagles are at 6. Commanders are at 7. Vikings, who were top 5 when last we looked about 4 weeks ago, have fallen to 8. Green Bay is at 9. The Cardinals are moving up the rankings. They are at 10 now. Chargers making hay. They're moving up at 11. San Francisco is at 12. The Texans have fallen. They're at 13. And the Falcons are at 14. I think what you see there, that bottom row, and really 9 through 14, these are teams that, honestly, outside of the Cardinals, I'm still not buying what the Cardinals are selling. But I honestly think that every team on this page, honestly, every team on this page except the Cardinals has a legitimate shot at making a conference championship game if they get their shit together and they get healthy. That's the two caveats for these teams. These 9 teams, if they're healthy and they cure what ails them, and they all got something that ails them right now. The Texans do, the Falcons, I mean, they've all got something going on. But if they can all, now some of these teams are kind of figuring it out, so they're on the rise. They're moving up the power rankings like the Chargers and the Cardinals. And some of them are tumbling like the Texans and the Vikings. The Eagles are moving up the power rankings. But all of these teams on this list could make a championship game appearance if they get their shit together. And if they're healthy, and if they cure what ails them. All of these teams are good enough. I'm not saying they win it. I'm not saying these are all Super Bowl teams. I mean, one of these teams could make a Super Bowl, maybe. But they all could make a AFC, NFC championship game. Nasty Nation, I don't know, man. I think Kyler gave up video games. He's playing good. Yeah. Give him time. Yeah, B. Ham said Chargers about to get tested next 5 games. What's their schedule look like? Let's see. Chargers next 5 games. Bengals, Ravens, Falcons, Chiefs, Bucks, and then the Broncos. Don't sleep on that one either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Yeah, daddy. That's a lot. That's a tough 6 games. Bengals, Ravens, Falcons, Chiefs, Bucks, Broncos. Yeah, that is not an easy 6 games. And then they close it out with 2 bye weeks. New England and Las Vegas. Wow, that's good for them. Get to rest up for the playoffs. That's not fair. They get 3 bye weeks. Psh, crazy. Yeah, you know what? I wonder how many of those games they'll be favored in. They'll probably be, well, let's see. Are they favored against Cincinnati? I would say yes. And they are. They're favored by 1.5 against Cincinnati. They're probably not favored against Baltimore. And they're not. Well, matchup predictor says they're not. I don't see a spread yet. Guessing based on matchup predictor, they won't be. On the road against Atlanta, they won't be favored. Matchup predictor says there won't be. I'm just basing that off of who it gives the advantage to. On the road against the Chiefs, they won't be. Nope. At home against the Bucks, they will be. They're a slight the Bucks are a slight favorite in the matchup predictor, 50.6%. I still say they'll be a favorite at home against the Bucks. And at home against Denver, they'll be favored. Yep. So they'll be favored against the Bengals, the Bucks, and the Broncos. And they'll be underdogs against Baltimore, Atlanta, and KC. I think 3-3 is reasonable. And you have, of those 6 games, 4 of them are at home. So that's a plus. So, Chargers in... It's a tough schedule, but... Dude, isn't that crazy, Nate? Steelers have played 0 division games so far. Crazy. Crazy. What's up, Extended Toenail? Play poor for Shador. Tighten up. Man. I really don't know how he's going to translate to the NFL. I'm not 100% sure. I do know that he has an advantage in that. Obviously, his dad is who he is. And so, as far as being prepared and knowing what to expect and all that, this is a plus. But, I don't know. All right, let's get to the rest of these power rankings because I want to get to those NBA courts real quick. 15 through 23. Vikings are, whoa, that's not supposed to be the Vikings. Son of a bitch. That's the Broncos. My bad, Jeff Bell. I didn't change that. The Broncos are 15. The Bucks are 16. The Bengals are 17. The Rams are 18. The Seahawks are 19. The Colts are 20. I don't know how. The Dolphins are 21. The Bears are 22. Cowboys are 23. Total Dallas. Flexing. And then lastly, rounding it out, the Jets. Good Lord. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are 24. The Saints are 25. The Patriots are 26. The Browns are 27. The Panthers are 28. The Jags 29. The Titans are 30. The New York Football Giants are 31. And the Las Vegas Raiders are 32. Ass. That's crazy. Crazy. So there's your that was your NFL power rankings. I don't have any cool music or anything. How are the Titans not 32? Because Vegas is worse. For fun, you should look at the Bears' remaining schedule. Why would that be fun? That doesn't sound fun at all. What makes you think that would be fun? Ugh. We'll look at some schedules tomorrow. I want to get into this. What is this? Oh. Yeah, we can look at some remaining schedules tomorrow. Bears are at the Packers this week. Oh, Jesus. Mark. As if it wasn't bad enough. Bears might not win again. Good Lord. Like, literally, the Bears might not win another game. God bless. Good Lord. Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, San Francisco, Minnesota, Detroit, Seattle, Green Bay. Good luck. Son of a bitch. That's tough. Captain Bo said Bears might not win another game. Yeah. Told I was at ass. This isn't a family show? No. Yeah, Joe Burrow said AFC South is less than awesome this year. Texans have no excuses. Yeah, bro, yeah. Oh, really? Whew. Some players want Caleb benched. That doesn't make sense. For what? All right, let's look at these. I thought this was cool. As you know, NBA has an in-season tournament. And last season they had courts. Yeah, but their OC should that should fix everything, right? Yeah, their OC that they fired, that should fix it, right? This is me pouring one out for the Bears. That's so funny. Look at Champy. What up, Champy? Good to see you, man. Vamonos, Cardinals, Lions and Cards, two best teams in the NFC. Cards are a dark horse to come out of the NFC. We were just talking about that, man. I was just saying that actually, Champy. Welcome into the show, by the way. Champy's on YouTube, everybody. Champy, we stream live on YouTube and Twitch, just FYI. I was just saying that I was showing the power rankings. And I was saying that, and I'm just going to touch on this briefly, Champy, but I was just saying everybody on this page that you see in these power rankings, this is the ESPN power rankings, everybody on this page could make a conference championship game. They're that good. They just need to fix a few things, get their shit right. But everybody on this page has enough of what it takes to make a championship game, AFC, NFC. All of these teams are good enough. So your Cards, I agree, are in that mix. Somebody said in the chat on Twitch that Kyler finally stopped playing video games. Go figure. Well, welcome in, champion. Hang out, man. Keep coming back, bro. It's a fun show. My name is Barry Laminack, bro. This is Barry on Deck. I'm a stand-up comic. I spent 7 years on ESPN Radio here in Houston. We do this Monday through Thursday, man, 2 to 5 p.m. Houston time. Well, not always 2. I'm late. But we talk shit, talk sports, and have a good time, man. So come hang out with us, man. We do it every day. A couple of ground rules. Bathrooms are down the hall on the left. Kitchen's on the right. If your name's not on the food in the fridge, don't eat it. No horse after 9, and please don't do coke in the bathroom. All right, you're good to go. You know all the rules. Next thing we're going to do, we're getting out of here at 5 o'clock. Next thing we were going to do, I wanted to take a look at these courts. Because NBA Cup started yesterday. Hey, thank you for the like, champion. Appreciate you, famo. Mucho appreciated, sir. Total Dallas, thank you for the 1 bit on Twitch. He said, this is me pouring one out for the Bears. No Bears. NBA unveiled all of the team courts for the NBA Cup 2024. And they've got the West A, the West B, the West C, and then they have East A, East B, and East C. And they all kind of, I don't know, they have the group play and the quarterfinals and the semifinals. And it's just, I still think this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. But it's whatever. Some people like it. Some people are getting into it. Okay. Here's what you need to know. It says additional design details include the following. The court features 3 concentric circles radiating from the center court in tonal hues of a core team color. The circles represent the 3 stages of competition in the Emirates NBA Cup: group play, quarterfinals, and semifinals. Solomon created the court's concentric circle foundation concept and collaborated with all 30 teams to add a layer of personalization unique to each market's court. NBA Cup is featured at center court and in the lanes. Team logos and word marks are featured on the center jump circle, and each team utilized a logo, word mark, or graphic to apply over the center court or over the entire court. For more information, check it out. So here's Atlanta's. I wonder if I could open these, if that would be easier. No, it won't let me scroll. That's not going to work. Yeah, so there's Atlanta's. Let me zoom out. Yeah, there's Atlanta's court. Okay. At the bottom, it says, true to Atlanta. All right. So I guess there's the 3 circles, and then there's the cups, and okay. Here's the Garden. The Celtics, it's got a 6 at the bottom. It says Boston Celtics. It's green. I don't hate this. The Atlanta one just looks like somebody stamped their logo in there. I don't mind this one as much. It looks a little better. Here's Brooklyn's Barclays Center. That's weird at the bottom. That just looks like a coupon. Like you're supposed to cut right here. It was like, you know how you see the dotted line on a coupon where this is where you cut? Yeah, there's the perforation mark on the court. What that is. Eamon said, was this tournament this early in the season last year? Yeah, I believe it was. Here's the Charlotte Hornets, the Spectrum, the Hive is alive. Okay, I kind of like the honeycomb overlay. That's not too bad, not too terrible. It's not the worst. Here's the Bulls. See red, okay. Could be worse. You can see the Bulls in there on the court. What was that's all right. And here's Cleveland's. I can't believe they didn't do For the Land. They did. Let them know. Let a naysayer know. It's all right. Dallas's court just says Mavericks, Mavericks.com, Dallas Mavs shop. Of course, Mark Cuban's going to plug it and try to make money. They just did the circle over the cup and logo, and it's kind of lame. Kind of lame. Skyline. Ugh. Bleh. It's all right, I guess. Kind of boring. Spoon said, I think the center court trophy's too much. You think so? I don't mind it. Terry said, I feel like the NBA started last week. No, it's been running for a bit. Atlanta's court looks like their old court at the Omni. You know what? It kind of does a little bit, huh? Why is the St. Louis Arch in Dallas? Cisco, you're an asshole. I love it. Here's Denver's. Okay. I can see the Mile High City part. That looks cool. Elevation 5280. I like this one. I don't like the colors. I mean, I'm not a big maroon guy, and that's coming from an Aggie fan. I hate the color maroon. It's grotesque. It's gross. Blech. But whatever. This one's okay. And I don't like the logo on the court. And I don't mind the cup in the middle. I don't like it in the lanes as much. I don't mind it in the middle. I kind of like that one. It's the lane ones that I don't like. Here's Detroit's. Here's Detroit. It says Platinum Equity. Okay. Because it looks stupid with the cup when they put their logo over it. In it for my city. Oh, I didn't see the ATL in Atlanta at first. Where? Oh, ATL. There you go. In it for my city sounds stupid. Golden State Warriors, they didn't put anything at the bottom. You see the W and another W. Oh, and it's a net. Get it? Aha! It's a net. Oh, clever. Assholes. San Francisco, Golden State Warriors, pretty lame. Here's Houston. What the fuck is this? Is this supposed to be hyperspace? Holy shit. What is this? What in the time warp starfish spread out asshole goatsy shit is this? Are we about to blow up the Death Star? What in the fuck is this? This is stupid. God, I hate this. Oh my God. Why? Why? This is dumb. Of all the shit in this city, and this is what they did. This is it. Mark G said Goatsy is older than Dua Lipa. Nice throwback. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's terrible. I mean, the R does actually look kind of dope on the cup in the middle, but still, that looks stupid. And they put nothing at the bottom, really? You couldn't have put H-Town till I drown. Nothing. The red eye. Yeah. Flips are they all look like PowerPoint templates. Here's the Indiana Pacers. Boom, baby! What? This one looks stupid. It says boom, baby, twice. Los Angeles Clippers. Okay. Their new logo is dumb. Yeah, their new logo is dumb. It's a clipper. Oh, get it? It's a boat. It's a yacht. Okay. Yep, don't like it. The Lakers, they did the skyline of Los Angeles, and then they got all the stars with all their championships at the bottom. 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 72, 80, 82, 85, 87, 89, 00, 01, 00, 01, 02, 09, whatever. Fuck off. I wonder if they put the star for their in-season tournament championship, dumbasses. So that's ugly. Here's the Memphis Grizzlies. This is dumb. But get it? M-E-M. See, this is the M on one side and then the E and then the M. Get it? Memphis. Ha! All that's down there says mem over and over. Mem, whatever. Miami Heat. I don't get this. This is dumb too. Milwaukee Bucks. Fear the deer. Just a bunch of horns coming out from the bottom. Okay. Minnesota Timberwolves. Just a bunch of trees. I like the colors though. I ain't gonna lie. Colors are kind of dope on this one. Better than the Bucks. I like the colors. I like that gray and the green. Kind of dope. New Orleans Pelicans. Not too shabby. I still think their logo is stupid. But not too bad. New York Knicks. Bleh. Nope. Don't like it. Oklahoma City Thunder. No, thank you. Actually, it's not too bad. It's got the Thunder logo. Orlando Magic. Okay. Nothing special. Philadelphia 76ers. It says brotherly love at the bottom. Wasn't that a wrestler? Is that World Cup trophy minus the soccer ball? Phoenix Suns. They got the flags. Oh, I kind of dig that. The little rainbow down there. That's pretty dope, actually. They got the PHX. This is Portland. Portland usually has dope stuff. Huh. Yeah. I guess. It says City of Roses at the bottom. Sacramento Kings. Looks like a doodle. Just looks like somebody doodled. Oh, I thought that said Golden Corral for a second. I was like, what? The Golden Corral Center? That could just be a chocolate fountain in the middle. Sacramento proud. Said nobody ever. San Antonio Spurs. Okay. Just a Texas on the floor with a spur. Toronto Raptors. We the North. Terrible English. Terrible English with lightning bolts and stuff. That Spurs is not fire. That is not fire. First of all, that looks like a piece of clip art that they got from Clippy, the clip art icon. Hey, Clippy, I need to make a court for my project. What should I put in the background? Here's a Texas with a spur. It's not shaped accurately, but the outline is jagged. Is that okay? Yes, Clippy. Thank you. Get out of here. Scram, beat it. Skedaddle, kid. And then there's that weird whatever that is. We the North. Utah Jazz. Of course, everything's white. Of course. Spoon. Unsubscribe. They're like, what should we do with the note in the middle? Make it white. Of course. Yeah. Joe Pro. Mines. All right. He should be here in a minute. Just like Beetlejuice. Yes. Captain Pope said, well, so will all of these courts actually be used this season? Yes. They'll be used when the teams play on them during the in-season tournament, during the cup. The Spurs have always had the worst logo and uniforms to me. I agree. Black, white, and gray. What? How is that fancy? So here's the Jazz. Here's the Washington. I almost said Bullets. Look at the hand. What the fuck is that? You want to talk about clip art? What are we doing, Washington? Was that really necessary? God, that is the stupidest looking shit I have ever seen in my whole life. That is so dumb. Spoon. Told Amos to eat it. I mean, that's a dumbass looking hand. What, why? Why? That is just so dumb. That might be the worst one, honestly. Honestly, that might be the worst. Yeah, it really is, Captain Pope. That is stupid. They're just like, idiots. So there's all your courts for the cup. The sketch. Here's the sketch for the cup. Oh wait, here's the tracker. Cup explained. Oh, this is a video. I don't need no damn video. Stop it. Stop it. Why is this bitch in a shower? Shut up. How do you stop this? Get out of here. Group play. All 30 teams have been randomly drawn into groups of 5 within their conference based on one loss record from the 2023-2024 regular season. Each team will play 4 designated group play games, one game against each opponent in its group, with 2 games at home and 2 on the road. In the knockout round, each team advances to this stage. The 6 teams with the best standings from their group play games. 8 teams advance to this stage. 6 teams with the best standings from their group play games, and 2 wild cards, which are the teams from each conference with the best record in group play games, but finish second in its group. This stage is single elimination, so it goes quarterfinals, semifinals, championship. Here are the groups. So Houston is in the West Group A with Minnesota, the Clippers, the Kings, the Rockets, and the Blazers. It's actually not bad. That's not a bad grouping for them. Group B is the Thunder, the Suns, the Lakers, the Jazz, and the Spurs. Group C is the Nuggets, the Mavs, the Pelicans, the Warriors, and the Grizzlies. Group A is the Knicks, Magic, Sixers, Nets, and Hornets. East Group B is the Bucks, Pacers, Heat, Raptors, and Pistons. And Group C is the Celtics, Cavs, Bulls, Hawks, and Wizards. And here's your group play standings as of right now. And they, I guess, keep point differentials and all that for tie breaks. So there you go. All right, Nate, I'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, homie. I will see you tomorrow. We wrap up the week. That's it. We're out of here. I did want to get the cup stuff in. Rockets haven't played yet. I think they play their first cup game tonight. Let's see. Here's the schedule. Yep, schedule for tonight. Go away, go away, go away. Go. Yeah, Clippers at home, or Rockets at home against the Clippers is their first game. Am I the only one who haven't seen 1 second of NBA play yet? I've watched several games. I watched Harden and the Clippers play last night. They played the Thunder. Yeah. Harden's still flopping around like a fish. Go figure. All right. Thank you, Mr. Joe Pro. Much love to you, buddy. Much love to all of you guys. Really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. As always, I'm glad you guys had a good fun time. I did too as well. I appreciate y'all being here. I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll wrap up the week. We'll have the Laminator 5000. I will have your matchup of the week in fantasy. We'll get that in. And thank you, Truck Driver Pookie. And thank you, Uriel. So these count as regular season games. Yeah, they count as regular season games also. So you're not playing extra games, right? So it's still 1 of 82, but it also doubles up. Spoon. It also doubles up as the cup game, right? So it's like you're playing a cup game, but you're playing a regular season game too. I need to figure that out, Uriel. I'm going to put some thought into that tonight. I've got time. I've got to figure out what's the best day of the week to make that happen. So you don't play less games overall, Captain Pope. Captain Pope says, is it good to intentionally lose or you play less games overall? You don't play less games overall. Love you, Donna. I know it does feel like 4, Perry. Yeah, you don't play less games overall. No one plays extra games. What ends up happening is they adjust your schedule. So like if you make it all the way to the cup finals, other games will drop off. Like if you play in the cup championship against a team, if you were scheduled to play them later in the season, you wouldn't play that game. I think that's how it works. If that makes sense. Correct. Peace, Perry. Love you, buddy. Cisco says, so you're having an in-season tournament, but not stopping the season to have an actual tournament. Correct. Donna said, I keep thinking it's Thursday. I know. But it's not. We got one more day tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. I promise. We're going to get it in. Some Laminator 5000. No, Mina. Definitely not like 2 girls, 1 cup. Not at all. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, do me 3 favors, deckheads. Be safe, be kind. Most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all tomorrow, everybody. Bye. And he's making a YouTube video.